the outlook for the entire IT sector? That's something we'll try and decode with DD Mishra. He's the VP analyst joining us from Gartner. Hi, Mr. Mishra. Good to be speaking with you. First up, just wanted to get a sense from you with respect to the earnings read-through and the commentary that we have heard from the managements of the Indian IT majors. It lacks the confidence that the recovery is around the corner. They're still non-committal about it. However, the forecasts coming in from Gartner have been improving consistently. Talk to us about the kind of outlook you are witnessing with respect to the client spends, discretionary spends, and the pace of the overall ordering.
Yeah, so thanks for having me here. And the way we look at it, there are two perspectives of it. One is the larger perspective where we see that how the next 4 to 5 years is going to change around IT. And that looks quite promising because what we see that 2025, 26, and 27 is going to be a double-digit growth. And there is no cause of concern as of now. If you look at the last year and this year, the IT spending has been under pressure. And there are various reasons for that. One is that the economic challenges which we see across the world. There are certain uncertainties which is prevailing because of the various conditions which is emerging across the globe, and more from an economic uncertainty perspective. We are also seeing that there is a kind of change fatigue in the CIOs, and they are not ready to spend unless they are very sure that that particular spend is going to create value for money. So that is also preventing the CIOs in a short term in launching new project, new initiative, until and unless they are very sure that they are going to get the return out of it. So there are various challenges actually we see at the moment. Currently, yes, that is impacting the IT sector results as well, quarterly results. But if you look at on a larger canvas, we see that, overall, the sector is going to grow. And there are reasons behind it, actually. Business and IT are closely integrated. And if you have to be in business, you have to actually evolve your IT. And that is a necessity. And you have to continue to spend on IT. You have to continue to evolve your IT. And and when there is a crisis, people look at the technology to navigate through those crises. Apart from that, you will see that there are a lot of tailwinds, like generative AI. We see that is becoming a kind of buzzword across the industry. And most of the CIOs we talk to intend to actually use Gen AI in some form, which is going to create more opportunities. So 24, 25, we see that the AI-led kind of growth, which is going to come, and AI has to play a very critical role. In 2023, AI spending was around $3.5 billion. But we are expecting that this thing is going to grow in 2024-25 significantly. There are, other challenges which we see that, in terms when there is an uncertainty, CIOs are struggling. And in this situation, they take a lot of consulting support as well because they don't know what they don't know. And this is where they depend on the consulting services, which has been growing significantly. So we will see that there will be disruptions in the short term, but in the long term, the outlook is positive.
Taken, but just quickly to ask you about that AI opportunity, which Indian company do you think has made bigger strides into it? And with respect to the mid-cap IT as well, a lot of them are doing niche work. ER&D is doing quite well. There's, of course, the entire automotive-backed industry, which is doing quite well. Do you see these niche areas outperforming the rest of the consulting and the outsourcing business per se?
Yeah, so if you ask me that, about the Indian companies, so most Indian companies are, I would say, lagging behind in terms of the Gen AI. So initially they were, closely observing that kind of development is happening. Now they have got into the kind of POC stage. Some of their use cases are in the production stage as well. But I see that more global companies are actually, ahead of the game. And this is where the Indian companies needs to catch up in order to be more competitive in this particular space. But yes, it is kind of disruptive kind of thing which is happening at the moment, and I see that the niche companies will play a much bigger role over here, and there's a lot of opportunity for those who are coming up with the disruptive technologies and concepts in the near future.
Okay, Mr. Mishra, thanks so much for making time and speaking with us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.